Hello people of the verse and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator here, and I am at one of the refineries. We have a little follow-up on yesterday's video, which was about mining, and we are going to see here some of the new refining processes. I was surprised to also see that the current capacity at her L1 is 0%. Nobody's using it for some reason, meaning that it is going to be quite quick to do those processes. So I've got a prospector here. This was the prospector that I used the other day in the video that you saw, right? And we're going to see, oh my goodness, you see there is quite a lot of new methods here, which is going to be to add extra diversity and more opportunities for players. So let's see what those are. For example, you can see that some of them, let's get a quote here, obviously, if we want to get to know what is going on. And you can see that, for example, if we get to this one here, the Kazan Winming, you get only 1 hour, but the yield is pretty bad, only 1,300 instead of 1,900. So yeah, it is quick but cheap and not very effective. Thermomaniac deposition here. Let's have a look here. Also 435, a little bit longer, and the yield is also longer too. Not bad, not bad. Let's look at, well, we know the Linux solventation, right? This is the one that we've been using the whole time. This has the best yield, but also takes the longest time. I'm going to fill a caterpillar, so it's going to take a very long time to fill in everything. Not really worried here. No, don't think we'll need this one. We have a couple more here. The Cormac method that we know, the pyrometric chromolysis that we know too. Let's have a look at, for example, let's see if we have maybe electrocytalysis. This one we had also from before. This is an old one, 800 alpha UEC. The yield is not so great, but it's 1 hour and 42 minutes. Ferron exchange, this one is new here. Let's have a look at the yield and the time. Very good yield, a little bit more expensive, and 6 hours and 50 minutes. Pretty effective. I think that this is the best yield out of all of them, but it's a little bit pricey here, and I want to make the best profit possible. I am not really in a hurry, so we'll skip this one. XCR reaction, that's also a new one here. This one is expensive, but you can see that it only takes 12 minutes, so this one's really quick if you're in a hurry. This is the one you want to go, but you can see that it is wasting also a lot of yield, so you may want to take that under consideration as well. I guess that this would be a great one if you get your last haul before going to take your cargo ship to its destination. The gasking process is new. Pyrochromalysis. It's so hard to say. Chromalysis is also new, right? Okay, well, it's good to see that some extra additions here, some extra methods have been added, and it's probably going to give some extra choices. I think that these new choices are very good at the end of the process when you're about to fill your ship. This could be great options that are going to save you a lot of time. So I'm all for that here. But it's not all, guys. In this patch, we also have some new modules, and we talked about the modules yesterday, but I wanted to try something out here. And you can see that now I'm going to mine again, and I have stacked 3 modules of the same kind here. I have 3 FLTRXL modules, which are the modules that reduce the amount of inert materials that you are mining, but also at the same time give extra length when it comes to extraction. So in theory, if everything stacks, I should have minus 60% of inert materials, and unfortunately plus 90% of extraction rate slowness, I could say. So it's supposed to be extremely slow, but at the same time it is going to be filtering also a lot of the inert materials. So we're going to see here, as I got a rock of 14% borate and obviously 15% inert materials, but unfortunately you can see that here, as the cargo hold is being filled, I am getting about 25% of borate and 75% of inert materials. This is not exactly what I had anticipated, and this is proving that you cannot stack the modules. Unfortunately, if you put them together, the combined effect does not add up, and I'm afraid that here I wasted a lot of money doing that. So I guess that it's good that I tried it for you guys so that you don't do it as well. Do not stack the same modules. Now, I also noticed that there is still this prospect prospector bug. What is this flying bug, right? For some reason, I don't know what happened. I'm trying to pressing Z, Shift Z. I exited the seat, went back into the seat, turned off the ship, turned on the ship again. I cannot do anything. The ship is not responding, and the only thing that I can do is flying straight. This is an old bug that is still happening here in this Star Citizen of 3.13, and it is very annoying. But you can see that this ship here has got some expensive modules. Remember, it has 3 of this module that I've shown you, which costs 60,000 alpha UEC, so meaning that overall, guys, overall, I have 180,000 alpha UEC worth of upgrades on this ship, and well, we're going to see if we keep those upgrades, as I have no choice but killing myself. And here I am back with that same prospector that I claimed, and you can see that the modules are gone, unfortunately, meaning that once more in Star Citizen about 3.13 there are chances that you lose the modules that you bought when you claim your ship. Some people would say, oh, but Ira, this makes totally sense because, well, it is not part of the insurance. Well, in that case, why is there no insurance to insure the new items that we buy for those ships, especially since those can be expensive? And here 180,000 of UEC is a lot of money for a lot of people in the game, and I should not be losing them, especially if I'm losing the ship because of a bug that is not obviously my responsibility, right? So this is something that I hope the devs at CIG will be able to fix in the upcoming patch, right? When you lose your mining ship, it would be fantastic if we could keep the mining modules, which unfortunately do not stay. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Overall, I believe that mining is maybe the best fleshed out game mechanism in Star Citizen right now. It is working quite well overall. It is very satisfying. The new UI is working very well as well, and it's very readable. And I'm going to enjoy doing this for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, filling maybe some caterpillars, 2 or 3 caterpillars, and then do a big trade haul with some of my friends. That would be fantastic to do that on stream. But anyway, guys, don't forget that this month I got the giveaways. I'm giving away 2 Turnbull Cyclone MTs, one for you guys, a subscriber of this channel, and one for also the people who support me on Patreon and via the join button member as well. Those of you who do that have access to my Discord channel, which is where you can have access to it. Otherwise, if you are a subscriber of this channel, here is the giveaway question, guys. What do you think should CIG do in order to improve the mining experience? Is it already perfect for you, or is there anything else you would like them to do? Please let me know in the comments down below. Overall, I think that Dan, Troffin, and Nissim have done a fantastic job fleshing out this gameplay loop, and maybe it is time for them to finally move on to something else, because I think that they've been working on mining quite a little too much in my opinion. I would have loved more gameplay loops to come into fruition. With that comes the end of this video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is The Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.